Today, we're counting down the 28 movies that didn't just make money, they made history. From the unsinkable Titanic to the shock winner from China that's currently crushing the top 5. At the very top of the mountain sits a blue-tinted empire. Avatar, 2009, continues to hold the crown as the undisputed heavyweight champion, with a staggering lifetime gross of $2.92 billion. James Cameron didn't just make a movie. He built a world so addictive that people actually got Pandora depression because they couldn't live there. 2. The heart of the world. Avengers. Endgame, 2019. The legend. This wasn't just a film. It was the funeral for a decade of our lives. 22 movies led to this one single moment. In 2019, it did the unthinkable. It actually dethroned Avatar for a brief, glorious moment. It represents the absolute peak of the superhero era, a $2.80 billion masterpiece of hype that proved what happens when a global fandom decides to assemble. 3. The Deep Sea Dynasty. Avatar. The Way of Water, 2022. The legend. Everyone doubted him. They said it's been too long, nobody cares about blue aliens anymore. James Cameron took those doubts and drowned them in $2.33 billion. He proved that the Avatar brand wasn't a fluke. By moving the story from the forest to the ocean, he turned CGI into pure, liquid gold, claiming the number 3 spot and making it clear, Pandora is here to stay. 4. The ship that never sinks. Titanic, 1997. The legend. Long before superheroes and aliens, there was a boat, a drawing, and a tragic ending we all knew was coming. Despite being released nearly 30 years ago, Titanic refuses to leave the top 5. At $2.26 billion, it is the only grounded human drama on this list. It's a testament to the power of a perfect love story, and a reminder that James Cameron owns 60% of the top 5. 5. The Dark Horse. Ne Zha 2, 2025. The legend. If you haven't heard this name yet, pay attention. The balance of power has shifted. This isn't a Hollywood sequel. Ne Zha 2 is a powerhouse from China that did what Star Wars and Harry Potter couldn't. It broke into the ultimate top 5. With $2.24 billion, it's a massive wake-up call to the industry. It proved that a film doesn't need to be made in California to become one of the biggest stories ever told. At number 6, Star Wars. The Force Awakens' $2.07 billion stands like a lone Jedi holding the line. It was the moment the galaxy woke up after decades of sleep, proving that the Force is still the strongest currency in cinema. Right on its heels is Avengers. Infinity War, $2.05 billion at number 7, the dark chapter where we realize that even heroes can lose. And at number 8, we find the ultimate fan service miracle, Spider-Man, No Way Home, $1.92 billion. It proved that in the world of the box office, 3 Spideys aren't just better than one, they are a goldmine. Then the tone shifts. We enter the animation revolution. At number 9, Inside Out 2, $1.69 billion, did the impossible in 2024, climbing into the top 10 by proving that our core memories and teenage anxiety are worth a literal fortune. It narrowly beat out the prehistoric giants of Jurassic World, $1.67 billion, and number 10, who are currently being hunted by the animal kingdom. At number 11, the photorealistic pride of The Lion King, $1.66 billion, roars for its spot, but it's looking over its shoulder. Why? Because at number 12, Zootopia 2, $1.59 billion, has just scurried onto the charts, nipping at the heels of the Pride Lands and proving that Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde are the new faces of Disney dominance. As we reach the edge of the top 15, we see the power of the team-up. At number 13, the original The Avengers, $1.52 billion, sits as the blueprint for every superhero movie that followed. It is locked in a dead heat with number 14, Furious 7, $1.51 billion, a high-octane tribute that turned family into a billion-dollar catchphrase. Finally, at number 15, we have the ultimate dark horse, Top Gun, Maverick, $1.49 billion. In an era of CGI and capes, Tom Cruise reminded the world that nothing beats the need for speed and a real jet engine. It's the final gatekeeper of the top 15, holding off the pink plastic of Barbie and the power stars of Mario. We've seen the kings and the challengers, but we haven't even touched the most controversial part of this list. Coming up next, we're diving into the films that defied the critics, the movies that everyone predicted would fail, yet somehow clawed their way into the billion-dollar club. One of them is a film you probably saw twice and still didn't realize it was breaking records. Don't move. The final reveal is coming up next.